'Twas the last day of session, and all through the House, our Premier was sitting as quiet as a mouse. Christmas is coming, and we're all filled with cheer, except for the seniors that we hold so dear. Mr. Speaker, today we heard about the gift that Rhonda Wheaton gave her elderly friend in long-term care, money for an extra bath every other week a year. In a province blessed with so much wealth, it would be easy for the government to honour the sacrifices of our pioneers, entrepreneurs and veterans by giving them the gift of basic dignity. To the Premier, why won't you open up your heart this Christmas as Rhonda Wheaton did by giving every vulnerable Albertan in care the gift of more than one bath a week?
Mr. Speaker, the Honourable Premier gave the Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition some good advice a few minutes ago, I think, when she suggested that the Honourable Member take a pause. I suggest that this Honourable Member do the same. Mr. Speaker, if members of this House want to have a debate about protocols with respect to bathing, that's one thing. If they are actually suggesting, Mr. Speaker, that the healthcare workers of this province are inappropriately caring for personal hygiene for the residents of our long-term care facilities, that's quite another. And frankly, I think they should have the guts to stand up and allege that.
Honourable Member. Mr. Speaker, given that what's missing in the word healthcare from the government's point of view is the key word care. That's what my question is on, Mr. Speaker. Again, to the Premier, you promised to put families and communities first. Will you do so today by ordering a change in government policy in funding more than one bath a week? Please, Premier. Will you? Honourable Minister, please.
Mr. Speaker, what is in fact disingenuous is poetry added to innuendo to suggest that in some way the healthcare workers of this province are not providing appropriately for the personal hygiene needs of residents in our province. Mr. Speaker, as that honourable member should know, care plans for residents are determined by the residents, their families, in consultation with the workers that provide care to them. Mr. Speaker, if this honourable member wants to have a debate about standards or protocols at an operational level, I suggest he find a way to do it besides a cheap poem.
Honourable member with no preamble this time, please.
Mr. Speaker, given that every prisoner locked up in our province's jail system is allowed to have a shower a day, given that even the Grinch had a change of heart, my final question to the Premier, please afford me the dignity of standing up and answering this question. It's Christmas time. Will you order your government to treat vulnerable Albertans, many who are veterans, better than the common thief by ordering that they get more than one bath a week?
Mr. Speaker, a question like that doesn't deserve the dignity of an answer from the Premier of this province. Mr. Speaker, as this honourable member knows, we have a process in place to determine care plans for residents in our seniors' facilities. We have said earlier in response to other questions this week, Mr. Speaker, that the Honourable Associate Minister of Seniors, in whose judgment I trust, is looking into the matter with respect to the specific protocols. We have requested some information from Alberta Health Services in this regard to support the review, and we will respond accordingly and with dignity, Mr. Speaker.